get ready with me as I talk about the top GI side effects associated with GLP-1 medications and how to fight them. Okay, this is a topic I'm super passionate about because different studies show that anywhere between 20 to 66% of people have to stop these medications, not because of insurance costs, but because of GI side effects. And what's the point of having an amazing medication if you feel terribly? And about 99.9% of people in my practice have been able to stay on these meds. So I wanted to tell you about what we do differently and the protocol that I've perfected. First up is diarrhea. This is not, I would say, the most common in terms of frequency, but it's something that will intermittently happen to people. And it's never pleasant, so who wants to have it intermittently happen to you? The first thing to do is actually to add fiber. Fiber we think of often for constipation, and we'll talk about that in a second, but fiber can also help us add bulk to stool so that we don't have runny stool. And the next thing you're gonna do is you're really gonna pay attention to your diet. Most people find that they have diarrhea. God, I'm a doctor, I should be able to say that word. Most people find that they have diarrhea when they have high carbohydrate or high sugar meals. So I really want you to focus on your proteins. And finally, in cases of emergency, you can often take an over-the-counter medication like Imodium to help kind of stop the diarrhea in its tracks. This is especially helpful for travel. Next up is constipation, so the flip. And actually the solution is often the same, which is add in fiber. Now, people who are on GLP-1s, their appetites go down and they have to be careful about what they're eating. And often fiber is one of the first things to go. So it's really important from the get-go to add in a fiber supplement. It's often a low bulk, easy way for your body to get the benefits. And then over time, as you get adjusted to the medications, you can add back in more fruits and vegetables for fiber. The other thing you're going to want to do is increase your water and make sure you're staying hydrated in the right way. So adding in some electrolytes to the mix really helps us get the water into the right parts of our body. And all of this will help decrease constipation. In very kind of rare situations, we sometimes need something stronger like a stool softener or Miralax or even a prescription medication. Okay, and finally, nausea. So this is a big one. Nausea is something that can affect you. I describe it like a wave on these medications. And generally speaking, the thing we need to do is make sure we don't undereat and overeat. And one of the ways when you really don't feel like you have an appetite but need something in your stomach and you're feeling waves of nausea is actually to turn to salt. So if you've ever been pregnant and had morning sickness, you'll know that often you reach for saltine, something salty. And it's actually the brain's way of talking to the kidneys and getting the right amount of water into your body. And it actually will help us fight off nausea. So I often recommend starting the day with bone broth or an electrolyte drink, even if you don't feel like eating, getting something in first. Another trick is to focus on B vitamins. So B complex will help us fight nausea. Many of my patients are on this and it really will help them. It's something you have to take preventatively, so it's a daily supplement. And finally with nausea, if it really is bad or if you've gone up on the dose titration and the new dose is affecting you, you can also talk to your doctor about prescribing something like Zofran. You cannot get this over the counter, it requires a prescription. These are just a few of the techniques I use to help my patients feel good and achieve sustainable and long-term weight loss without being bogged down by the GI side effects. One last tip, if you're feeling these side effects and you're losing weight and you feel like the side effects are better than the weight loss, talk to your doctor, go down on the medication. Not everyone needs to go up with every month and not everyone needs to go up to the highest dose. Some people see benefit with lesser side effects at lower doses. Hope this helps.